Hey guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps. Today, we're talking these two lunatics. I noticed Frogmore was trending on Twitter and so I was like, what's going on there? So I looked at it and sure enough, there's an article coming out from Daily Mail and it talks about where are they going to live where are they going to stay when they come back to visit the UK? See, that was a slip. I'm trying to get rid of them from America. Let's send them back to the UK. No offense, my UK pals. Actually, I know, you've already had your turn. We just seem to make them worse here in America. Antarctica? I was going to say Australia, but I love my Australia friends too. I don't know. They behaved horribly in Australia. So I don't know if that's the right solution either. I'm guessing Antarctica is the place to send them next. I'm not really sure. Wherever Meghan will be able to gaze like this at Harry, that's where they want to go. Honk, you bunch of drunk geese. Thanks for being here. That'll never not be funny to me. Honk Honk, Drunk Goose Club. Thank you so much. Let's get into this article. Harry and Meghan will need to strike a private deal with Charles to stay in royal residences again, or they may have to rely on hotels and friends during UK visits as they finally vacate Frogmore Cottage. What? I thought they vacated that sucker forever ago. I thought, wasn't it when he, now I'm getting confused. No, I guess he stayed at Soho House. Soho House. He stayed at Soho House when he went back for his trial, right? Maybe it was Frogmore for coronation. I was thinking that was the deal. And then he was packing up his stuff. And then I thought, Uncle Andrew was moving in there. Is that the case? Well, I'll take the thing because I think it's beautiful. We took a tour of Windsor and the bus driver pointed out this Frogmore area. I just think it's gorgeous. I want to live in Windsor. I want to live at this house. Harry and Meghan can take all their crap with them. They can pay for the bill to get the floors cleaned where Meghan's been crying on the floor. No, seriously though, I do. I love this area. I love what I could see of this property. Absolutely gorgeous. The other thing that comes to mind with this house, I know I'm going on a side tangent, but it's fine. Do you remember what a-holes they were when they moved into this house? They thought they were going to move into Windsor Castle. Of course they did. But old Maggie made them the palace put out a statement about not approaching her or Harry or the dogs, while they're in the park right there. It's just so ridiculous. So ridiculous. Anyway. Yeah, so I want to live here. I want the king to gift it to me. And you guys can come hang out with me in the park anytime. I think that's fair. Come on, King Charles. Help a girl out. You know what would be funny? Okay, fine. If I can't have it, please pick me, King Charles. If I can't have it, let's give it to Thomas Markle. Can you imagine? Freaking Meghan would hit the roof. And I think it'd be hilarious. Give it to Thomas or Samantha or somebody like that. Just to mess with Meghan. That'd be fun. A girl can dream. All right, let's get back to this article. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have been left needing to strike a private deal with King Charles to stay in royal homes when in the UK after finally leaving Frogmore Cottage, it's claimed. The last of the couple's possessions have been shipped to California and the keys returned 6 months after they were given their marching order. I sound so southern sometimes. Marching orders, cutting it fine before their deadline. The pair now without a UK base and may have to stay with friends or book hotels next time they return to the country. But it seems likely the couple will be footing any bills themselves, giving the renewed focus on tightening royal spending. Come on, let me cut through the BS on this one. We know the truth. They have burned every single bridge ever. Nobody wants to be friends with them. Nobody wants them as house guests. They're like whining for free hotel rooms or discounts or whatever at the Carlisle. So I'm sure it's going to happen in the UK. Can you just imagine these two class out the ass? I swear. That's one of my favorite expressions too. I have class out the ass. It just seemed to fit. I just looked up and saw this picture and it just fits. Oh my goodness. No, but seriously, of course they don't have anywhere to stay. They don't have friends there. I mean, what are they going to knock on King Pa's door and be like, Daddy, sorry about all the things I said. Can I stay with you? And the thing is, Charles is very nice and he seems to want to forgive Harry for everything. So he'd probably let him come stay. But yeah, we'll see. But seriously, he should have thought of that before he burned every single bridge ever. Oh, and called everybody racist, too. Maybe should have thought of that. Oh, my goodness. If the Sussexes do want to stay in royal residence, they'll have to reach an agreement with the king before doing so, the Sun reports. In January, it was revealed the Sussexes were served with an eviction notice. Who could forget that? I was standing up and applauding. On Frogmore, just days after Harry's tell-all memoir Spare was published. Can you believe that was just a couple months ago? That was in January. Holy Snopes, it feels like it's been a lifetime. But yeah, I thought that was an excellent move. So I know it was probably I don't know, the terminology issued by the king, but I want to think that William was helping behind the scenes, make sure that all the paperwork was together to get Harry out of there. But seriously, though, can I have this house? I'm obsessed. Look how pretty that is. That is very much my style. I think that's very pretty. I haven't seen much of the inside, just what they showed on the documentary and stuff. I like it. I like it a lot. I love Windsor. I really do. I don't know. I think about that a lot. I'm dying to move to the UK, and I think, where would I like to live? I think I'd like to live in Windsor because it's just like a train ride away from London. I love London, but I think I'd get overwhelmed in London. It's so beautiful, but first of all, who can afford it? But second of all, it just seems like a very fast pace. And so this Florida girl will be like, what? where do you guys sleep? So I'll pick Windsor. I like Windsor very much. And I'll just take the train into London. The Grade 2 listed cottage, which boasts 5 bedrooms. Ooh, perfect. So yeah, you guys can take turns. Just start a calendar of who's staying with me when, and we'll just cycle through, and you all can come stay with me at my new house. Thanks, King Charles. Let's see. It is noted for its homely charms. Homely, huh? So here in America, that I don't know if it's the same in the UK, but in America, when you say something's homely, that doesn't mean something nice. It's like not attractive. Like if you say somebody's homely, it means they're not very attractive. Okay. Noted for its homely charms is due to be rented out. Oh, rent it to me. I can't afford it, but rent it to me. It's unknown whether Prince Andrew will vacate nearby 31-room Royal Lodge to move in, following suggestions that the king had planned to move his brother. That's what I heard too. So I wonder if that's the case. I believe Lady C maybe was talking about that. So yeah, I'm curious to see too. Then they show this picture here at this part of the article, and I just need to say, I need that bitch to get off my counter. I'm going to have to go ahead and burn that counter because I don't think Clorox is going to clean that up. But yeah, okay, there's a picture of my kitchen. Get these two out of the way. I am going to need a cleaning crew to come in and clean up all the crying stains on the carpets as well, please. And here's one of Harry. I'm going to need Doofus to go ahead and get out of my kitchen as well. Actually, both of them. I'm going to need him to stop eating out of my bowls. I feel like I'm losing my mind. For real, guys. Come on, King. Help a girl out. Frogmore was given a £2.4 million makeover by the Sussexes. Ha, ha, ha. We'll get into that. I don't think it was by the Sussexes. I think it was from King Pa who paid for it. But it's unlikely to be empty for long, according to insiders. It was presented to the Duke and Duchess as a wedding gift by Queen Elizabeth. But they stayed at the cottage for just 6 months because work is hard. You guys, it's hard for them to do things. Whew, those 72 engagements in 2 years, those are tough. I can't believe they made him do stuff while giving him a house and millions of pounds. Those bastards. Yeah, so, they can't be expected to do work, right? That's just beneath them. So they got mad and took their toys and left. Sir Michael Stevens said, "We can confirm that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have vacated Frogmore Cottage." Okay, thank you, Sir Michael Stevens. I don't know who you are, but you sound official. Then Sir Michael went on to confirm that the Prince and Princess of Recaps, Mother Goose, and now I'm still going to change it. How about Silly Goose? Somebody had suggested Silly Goose. Silly Goose and Sexy Gander. Ooh, that's good. Silly Goose and Sexy Gander. Okay, let me try that again. Sir Michael Stevens said Prince and Princess Silly Goose and Sexy Gander have moved into Frogmore Cottage. I'm sure I'll get him to work on the wording on that one. He added that the royal family now has a greatly enhanced asset. He said this after I moved into the house. He checked out my assets. Ooh. You guys, this is fun. Happy Friday, everybody. Thanks for being here. The princess stayed in Frogmore when giving evidence at a phone hacking trial earlier this month. Giving evidence. But wait. Okay, so they are saying he stayed in Frogmore during that hacking trial. The rumor, of course it's a rumor, but the allegations are that Prince Dodo Bird stayed at Soho House. No, it wasn't Soho House. See, now I'm getting him confused. He stayed somewhere and trashed the place because he was pissed because he made an idiot of himself. But, I mean, what else is new with that guy, right? It is believed that he and the wife would have to reach a private agreement with the king if they wish to stay in any royal premises again. The money spent on renovations was repaid to taxpayers by Prince Harry. I don't believe that for a second. I don't know why I'm talking like this, but if I talk through gritted teeth, then it's just our secret. I just don't. I bet you King Pa footed that bill. I bet Charles took care of it. And by the way, when we say King Pa, I'm not disrespecting King Charles. That's just something that Jay called him once and it made me laugh, so it kind of stuck. But I feel like Charles took care of that bill. These two, I mean, they've never been responsible for anything. They can't be bothered to do anything that doesn't benefit them. I don't think there's any way. So after the news of the eviction broke, the couple were said to be, quote, actually okay with the decision and had an approach of, it is what it is. Oh, yeah, right. Because these two are so laid back. You know, they're just very much go with the flow. Don't complain about anything. You guys, I can't say that without laughing. They're just so laid back about everything, you guys. They're just so mellow. It is what it is. It is what it is. That sounds like something Meghan would say, right? Meghan and Harry were said to have acknowledged that they were very privileged to have a home in the UK and in the US, but accepted it was not going to work for them. All right. Come on. Now I know the article's gone off the rails. They've never acknowledged anything in their life, let alone that they're very privileged. They always think they're victims. They would never see themselves as privileged. The rest of us can see it, but they can't. They have a blind spot for it. So no, don't believe it. Don't believe it for a second. That would mean that they were like, thankful or grateful to anybody for anything. And there's just no way. The most alarming thing was that it was a gift from Her Majesty the Queen. And now it is no longer that. But it's okay, a source told them. Come on, we know who your source is. It's that Lapdog. I'm not even going to say his name. And no offense to dogs. I love dogs. I hate that guy. That guy that follows him around and says stuff, their spokesman. There it is. That is them. There's the petty. There's the victim-y stuff. We were given a present. It was taken away. They won't let us stay in our house after we called them all racist and tortured the queen at the end of her life and all that stuff. But they took away our house and they were mean. No, you a-holes, you brought this on yourselves. Then the article pivots and it talks about the lapdog and his book coming out. I don't care about any of that. I don't want to give that guy any publicity at all. I just want to comment back on this whole thing and my house. Again, thanks, King, for my house. They're just the most ungrateful pair ever. And then even that petty ass statement like, oh, but it's okay. Oh, it is? Okay, great. Thanks. I don't need your permission for stuff, is what the queen, I'd like to think she thought. Yeah, they're horrible. They were given all this stuff and didn't appreciate it. They're acting like children about it. It took them 6 months to move out of it. I thought they just had IKEA stuff, right? Why did they need that shipped to California? Yeah, they had all these opportunities and they completely blew them. Imagine that. That seems to be their MO. And now they're going to have to beg Pa for a place to stay. That's not going to happen. They're going to have to try to find friends to stay with. Well, I don't think they have those. And I just wonder, I don't think they'll come back to the UK anytime soon unless old Smeg can wear a tiara. And I think that ship has sailed. Oh, so sad, right? Oh my goodness, you guys, this was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun recording this one. I did not know where this was going to go. And now I'm going to have to go pack for my new house at Frogmore. Thanks, King Charles. I'm still stuck on that statement, though. Even the statement is smug. It definitely came from the wife. Well, guys, thank you so much for being here. You know what? I look forward to you coming to stay with me at Frogmore. We'll pencil in some dates. We'll figure it out. We'll go have tea with Catherine. I look forward to that. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Definitely go check out the merch. Of course, we have Drunk Goose Club, Honk Honk. I'm so glad you're here. I love our club. Recollections may vary. Make it make sense. In a world full of Meghans, be a Catherine. Go check all that out. I'll put the link in the comments below. And check out Patreon. Patreon.com/Real Housewives Recaps. That's where you can become an executive producer. And now I would like to thank my executive producers right now. A huge thank you to Linda. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you to Paige. Huge thank you to Teresa. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Kay. Thank you, Shauna. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, Aaron and Frank. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you, Ann M. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Ann H. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Glynis. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Patty. Thank you, Adair Becker. Thank you to Erica. Thank you, Amber. Thank you, Annette. Thank you, Barb G. Thank you to Diana. Thank you, Allison B. Thank you, Jean. Thank you, Lori. Thank you to Pauline. Thank you to KT. Thank you, Jolene. Thank you, Stromboli. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you, Loie. Thank you, Lucy H. Thank you to Georgia. Thank you, Susie. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Robin's Landing. Thank you to Helen. Thank you to Mara. Thank you, Ashley C. Thank you to Molly. Thank you, Amber. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Sand Squid. Thank you to Rach. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you, Dee Dee. Thank you, Nina. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Penny. Thank you, Domby. Thank you, Android P. Thank you to Sheena. Thank you, Aaron M. Thank you, Faye. Thank you, Judith. Thank you, Spectrum Mom. Thank you, Vanessa B. Thank you, Christy. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Mimi Heathcote. Thank you, Misty. Thank you, Candy. Thank you, Anita. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you to Bree. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you to Elvis Rose here on YouTube. Thank you to Lori. Thank you, Tim B. Thank you, Jean. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Elisa. Thank you, Kathy with a C. Thank you, Allison. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Marianne. Thank you to Patricia. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, Ridley. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Jill. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, John. Thank you, Donna D. Thank you, Diana. Thank you, Chewy. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, 509 Cougs. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, BJ. Thank you, Big Bad John. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Duck Barf. Your name is always funny to me. Thank you, Susie. Thank you, Vicky loves her corgi. Well, I so appreciate you all. Thank you if you are on the Patreon. Thank you if you're an executive producer. And hey, if you're not, definitely check it out. We have a lot of fun over there. Guys, I hope you have the best day, and I will talk to you again soon. Can't wait to bring you another video like this. Take care. Bye-bye.